Hey man, I think I speak with everyone when I say we are sick of these gender wars, man. Men versus female, male versus female, man versus woman. Who's better, us versus them? We don't care. Shut up, man. We've seen enough of that shit, that bullcrap, man. Here's my take on it, man. It'll be a very quick one, but look, men and women, they both have their roles. Of course, so there are some things to which men can be way better than women, right? Or as the red pill people would like to say, superior. Well, in that case, yeah, true. Biologically speaking, there are some things which men can do better than women and are superior at doing in terms of feats. I'll give you a few examples. Just being combative in a literal sense to protecting and providing, going through hardship, regulating your emotions, going through stress, all of that stuff. Yes, a man is way superior than a woman in terms of doing. And also, in contrast, there are some things to which a woman is way better and suited to do than what a man can do, and are way more superior than men too. Women nurture a lot more. Women have a lot more empathy most of the time, They're a lot more emotional, they're in their emotional state and whatnot, you know. And the traditional stuff, cooking, cleaning, making clothes, all of the nurturing stuff that, is good and fundamental for, raising a good child. It's good stuff to have, man. So I'll say this to say this whole dynamic of men versus women. I guess you could say, like I said in the beginning, some things a man can do. That's their role. It's in their biology. It's in their nature, and they should do. Yeah. And then same with the female. They have their own roles based on biology and what they should be doing as a female. Patriarchy, gender roles, whatever you want to call it, man. Yeah. So I just don't get the gender war argument, man, because we can't function without each other, man. I don't understand the men that hate women so much because without the woman, you wouldn't be alive. And I don't understand the women that hate men because the house that you're in is built by men. So put some respect on that shit. You two men, because you wouldn't exist without women. You needed the egg to exist. And women, you needed that sperm to exist. So stop pretending that we were not necessary. You need each other. Come on. I feel like everyone just says stupid shit now just to get attention and eyeballs, man. You know? Come on. You know? Let's go. Why? What's with the gender war? I'm sick of it, man. I've seen enough. I've been deep in the rabbit hole of consuming excess content, man. And you start to adopt these thoughts of the red pill influencers who are a bit too far gone when it comes to their views on women. Some of them really do hate them, man. And when I consumed a lot of content of that back in the day, hey, I even started to hate women myself now. I got out of that rabbit hole, and I see things for what it is. I believe the red pill was initially good, but it's become toxic, turns into a massive psyop now. And now they want to make everything about man versus woman. What can a man do better? What can a woman do better, man? Or I'll give you another example. The man, everything a man does according to these red pill guys that are taking the shit too far. Or they always want to do it out of a certain dominance. Why do you need to force it? Let me tell you something about masculinity, my friend, man. And just a life lesson in general. You got it, you don't gotta prove it. You don't gotta prove it because you got it, you know? The real dangerous motherfucker, the guy you don't wanna mess with, he's not boasting about his strength. No, he knows already. That's part of his identity. In contrast, the red pill influencers who, let's say, they gain a newfound strength in the physical sense, yeah? The physical sense. They're gonna be boasting about it. It gives off the impression they just got it yesterday. And it's new to them. So they probably can't control that energy as efficient till he is. Well, the first guy I told you about. See where I'm coming from? So I really don't get this argument. It's just a bit weird to me, man. This whole gender war stuff. We do need each other to function, man. We need each other to function. If it were just men in this world, hey, us men would be a lot more rageful and we'd probably be beating each other up, right? And women soften men, and I don't mean soften in a bad sense. It gives us direction, purpose, gives us the ability to procreate. And as for the women need the men to be that rock, to be that base, because we know life is hard as shit. And they're gonna lose their shit. You know how the period pads go. You know how the periods go. You know? And that emotion cycle. You need to have a captain of the ship. A man who can navigate the storm, stable with his emotions. The Rock, the woman's the wave. The woman is the wave. You need that captain of the ship to navigate, man. Because if you let that woman navigate, hey, hell will break loose. And those are the roles, man. So in terms of this whole gender worship, hey, listen, there are some things a man can do, and they're designated as should do. And there are some things a woman can do, man. It's a partnership. It's a two-man team, man and woman. You got to do your part. So stop making this stuff about gender wars all the time, man. Stop trying to make it, oh, gain leverage over this person, gain leverage over this person. It comes natural, man. You don't need to assert your dominance over a woman, you know, with excessive intent just to prove that you're masculine. You should already have it as baseline, you know? Shouldn't be your super attack. You should be masculine naturally by just being born personality wise. Same with women. And that is just natural with your part, you know? I go to the gym. Well, I don't go to the gym, but I work out a lot, right? I've been working out for 6 years. I don't need to shout, oh, I'm strong. I do calisthenics. I'm super strong. Nah, nigga, people already know that, G. They just go, look, I ain't doing nothing. Hey, body speaks for itself. I put in the work. I can just exist now. And people know. No need to boast about it. That's true masculinity. You got it. You know you're solid. I mean, you got it. You don't got to prove it. Because you got it. You got it. You don't got to prove it. You know? That's my take, man. That's all I have to say, man. This gender war stuff you said. Come on. Shouldn't be your super attack. You should be naturally masculine. You should be you should be masculine naturally. I mean, you got it. You don't got to prove it because you got it. You prove it. You don't got to get it. You got it. You don't got to prove it.